Hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Beautiful Black Butterfly, and today we're on day 81 of our daily bread. In today's title, we're reading about on the one side, but first I'm going to read Philippians 1:12, which said, "What had happened to me had actually served to advance the gospel."
Advance.
On the one side, when the bridge to Techman
Ghana.
Garner, washed out resident of New Kobo, on the other side of the Hano River was standing. Hano River was standing. Attention at Pastor Samuel Apia Church in Techman suffered too because many of the members live in New Kobo on the one side of the river. Amid the crisis, Pastor Sam was trying to explain the church sponsor outdoor meeting across the river in New Kobo. Soon they were baptizing new believers in Jesus. A new church took root. Not only that, New Kobo had space to care for the orphans and waiting housing. God was waving his restorative work into the crisis. Use my language if I get some of their names for them because I don't speak that language, so I can't pronounce all their names. When the Apostle Paul found himself on the wrong side of freedom, he didn't limit his situation. He didn't limit his situation. In a powerful letter to the church in Philippi, he wrote, "I want you to know, brothers and sisters, that what had happened to me had actually served to advance the gospel." Philippians 1:12. Paul note had his chain had led to the whole his whole palace guard, learning about Christ, and others had growing confident to share the good news of Jesus. Despite obstacles, Pastor Sam and Apostle Paul found God showing them new way to work in their crisis. What might God be doing in our challenging circumstances today? Question for today. What mess do you see God working in? And what are you hoping He will do? Please, sometimes we feel as though we are on the wrong side of a particular situation. We know you are everywhere. Help us see you. Now, let's go and read Philippians 1:12. And it said, now I want you to know, brothers and sisters, that what had happened to me, had actually served to advance the gospel. Now that is it for today. Now let's talk about on the one side. Now, what might God be doing in our challenges and circumstances today? We all know the circumstances and challenges we are facing today in our lives, in our everyday lives. And some of us are on the one side, and let's take that back. Most of us are on the one side, and some of us are trying our best to get on the right side instead of being on the wrong side. Now, what can we do in those circumstances? Like, yes, we have challenging circumstances that we are facing today in our family, at our job, while we are at school, and we are facing these challenges every single day. Even in the church, we are facing challenges on what we should be doing, or how can we face these challenges, and what can we do. So if we feel some type of way, that's why this say Jesus. Sometimes we feel as though we are on the wrong side of a particular situation. We know you are everywhere. Help us see you. So if we tell God how we feeling and how we feel about particular situation, will God help us through our challenges in our situation? Yes, God will help us see us through. He will help us in our situations, and He will help us with what we're going through in our lives and what we are facing today, and we don't know what to do sometimes, but pray is the answer, and He's gonna see us through no matter what our situation is.
Gentle.
And no matter what we're going through, God gonna see us through no matter what, because gotta have hope sometimes. And whatever life brings you, He's gonna see you through no matter what you're going through, no matter what the situation is. God's gonna see you through no matter what you're going through. Just pray, and God will help you see you through whatever you're going through, whatever the situation may be. God's gonna bring you through that and help you with what you're going through in your everyday life. And you don't want to be on the one side. We want to be on the right side. And at the right side is the right way. The wrong side you don't want to be at. We want to be on the right side. of the situation. And just like Apostle Paul found himself on the wrong side of freedom, he didn't limit his situation. In a powerful letter to the church in Philippi, he wrote, I want you to know, brothers and sisters, that what had happened to me had actually served to advance the gospel. Paul note how his chain had led to the whole palace guard. Learning about Christ and others had gained confidence to share the good news of Jesus. So being on the wrong side can actually teach a person sometimes how to get to the right side of the situation. So sometimes when we're on the wrong side, we lose what's more important, and we start to like get lost sometimes. But when we are on the right side of the situation, God will help you what you are going through. And just pray that God keep you on the right path so you won't be on the wrong side. So you will be on the right side and you'll be on the right path of the situation. You won't be on the wrong side of the situation. God will have you on the right path. And the right path is where we all want to be. And let me tell you this. Hope is the gentle lift God gives our dreams while He prepares our heart to see them come true. May you never lose sight of the desire He placed within you. So we all have dreams and we all hope for our dreams to come true. But hope is the gentle lift God gives our dreams while He prepares our heart to see them come true. And may you never lose sight of the desire He placed within you. And that is what God wants us to do, and that is what God wants us to be. We need to be gentle. Gentle is the key. We all dream. And and sometimes when we dream, we don't really know what to do sometimes. When we dream, sometimes we feel like, I never had this type of dream before. Never ever in my life have I ever had this type of dream before. Because never in my life, like, speaking for myself, like when I go to sleep, none of my dreams are like the same anymore. And then when I pray to God and I ask Him, why am I having this type of dream? I don't understand any of it. Why am I having these type of dreams? Why am I having these type of dreams? Because I wake up, probably the same thing. When I go to sleep, it's the same thing. Because why am I having these type of dreams? And I hate how that I have these type of dreams. That I don't understand none of it. And I wish I never had these type of dreams. And I don't even want these type of dreams. And to me, they dumb, like the dreams I've been having. I don't even care what type of dreams they are, but when I pray to God, and I ask Him, sometimes I get angry at God, and I feel like, and sometimes I feel like He's not answering my prayers, and He's not doing nothing about it, and He's just sitting there, and I feel like He's just watching, or whatever He does, just letting it happen, not doing nothing, and not caring. And sometimes I understand the non-believers on how they feel, because you feel like nothing you're saying or nothing you're praying is actually coming true, and what are you supposed to do and things like that. And I'm like, I don't even know what to do anymore. But in the end, I was like, nah, no, that's nothing but the enemy trying to get in your head and distract you on what is happening. God sees what you're going through. God knows what you're going through. And He's going to see you through. And He will clear your mind up. And He will clean out your dream. He will wash away all those bad dreams or nightmares, whatever you want to call those type of dreams that you're afraid of, or you don't know what it is, and it is frustrating you, and you don't know what to do anymore, and your mind is driving you crazy, and you're doing anything you have to do to get rid of it. And God said, no, you keep trying, because what you're doing, you clearing out your mind, and you doing the right thing, and you gotta figure out how to clear your mind and what to do. You on the right track. You know exactly what to do. You just haven't done it yet. So, and then eventually, those dreams that you had, you will no longer have those type of dreams no more. And the lifestyle that you don't wish to have no more, you won't have no more if you just pray about it and trust in God. And then God will bring you back on the right track, and you will no longer be on the wrong side. And once you're on the right track, you will never want to be on the wrong side. So just remember, do everything you have to do to stay on the right track. And but that's what I want to say. And to read you guys a question one time and say, what mess do you see God working in? And what are you hoping He will do? But that is it for today. All I want to say, I love you guys. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. And I will make sure you guys comment down below. Like, share, subscribe, so basically all over. So we can continue to spread the gospel of the word to everyone. And to share the love and encouragement word for everyone that needs to hear it. And remember, God loves you. He will never leave or forsake you. And He's watching over you. And He doesn't want any of us to give up. So don't give up on God, because He won't give up on you. You got this. I love you. How you enjoy the rest of your day. Talk to you guys later. See you later. Bye.